This year, it is my pleasure to introduce our graduating class's student speakers. I'm very pleased to introduce this year's student speaker for the School of Education, Hannah Smith. Hannah is from Jefferson, New Jersey, and is a double major in elementary education and mathematics. Thank you.
Man, this would be a lot easier if it was in front of my 5th grade students. When they said these 4 years would fly by, I never would have fathomed how quick they actually did. It seems like just yesterday we were hugging our parents and loved ones goodbye and getting ready to embark on this exciting yet terrifying journey. Never would I have imagined how much I would come to love my new home. I came into URI unsure if teaching was the right path for me. I knew I wanted to help people and have a lasting impression on their lives, but I wasn't sure if teaching was the right route. It wasn't until Jumpstart where my uncertainties were put to rest. Walking into the preschool classroom twice a week, seeing the students' faces light up, and their impressionable young minds was electrifying. It didn't take me long to realize that that is where I want to be in my future, and that is what I want to do with my life. Entering URI, I set a personal goal to strive to be the best I can. Although at that time, I was unsure of what I was striving to be the best at, I knew I wasn't a person who would just skate through college. After my experience with Jumpstart, I was driven to accomplish my goal as a teacher, a goal similar to the ones that many of you possess. This was a goal I was not ready to dismiss. As I continued on in my journey at URI, I crossed paths with amazing professionals who I cannot express enough thanks for. They have taught me the ins and outs to becoming a successful teacher. The education I received at this university is truly invaluable. I remember writing my first lesson plan. I barely even knew what the Common Core state standards were. Luckily, the professors I had were always there to support me each step of the way and help develop their students' ability to become a great teacher. I had a close-knit cohort where we could confide in each other and reflect to become the best teachers we could be. And I can truly say that I've learned skills that I will carry with me for the rest of my life. This university provided with me not only in-class experience, but allowed me to apply my knowledge out in the classroom. Unlike most other universities, each year at URI, we were given the opportunity to use the skills we learned in class with a diverse group of students in real-life situations. Each year, we gained a little more responsibility in the classroom, where we continued to apply and test strategies we learned in class. Having authentic classroom experience was extremely necessary. I remember teaching my first lesson to class. I felt so nervous I could throw up. It's crazy to think how far we've come since then, and we can thank URI for that. Personally, I'm very critical of myself. I always push myself to be the best that I can be, especially during this past semester during my student teaching experience. But sometimes I push myself a little too much. Where the ability to reflect is very important, I always felt so unsure if I was doing a good enough job. And even though I'd always tried my best to incorporate the strategies I learned here at URI, teaching isn't easy as some people seem to misconceive. Although I was nervous, there was a pivotal moment this past semester I will never forget. One morning, halfway through a semester, a 10-year-old girl came up to me during morning work with her twinkling brown eyes. And I suspected she was going to ask for help in her math worksheet, but what happened took me off guard. She said, "Miss Smith, you're my favorite teacher I've ever had." And I was overjoyed. It was at this moment that my confidence shifted. Moments like these are why we enter the profession. We don't just do it for the summers off. The feeling of knowing that you're making a difference in a student's life in such a positive way is truly irreplaceable. That feeling continued through my last day of school when another student was telling me how much they were going to miss me and started to cry. And I started to cry and everyone started to cry. And I mean, granted, I'm a huge sap, but these are the moments that I'll carry with me forever. I know now that not only the impact I had on these students, but the impact that they had on me. These are the moments when I knew I had accomplished my goal. I felt like I was the greatest teacher that I could be. I look forward to having moments like these in my future. I hope to continue to stay motivated to be the best teacher I can be. And I know 5 to 10 years from now, I'll be a better teacher than I am today. Each day in the classroom is a learning experience for both you and the children. Thanks to URI, I now feel prepared to tackle what the future brings. Graduating is a really bittersweet feeling. I look forward to the future, but it's intimidating. The feeling of uncertainty about how the future will play out is scary. The sense of security I felt at URI helped me to dismiss my fear of the future. But questions are constantly running through my head. Will I get a job? Will I get a job I like? Will I be forced to settle? Will I keep in touch with my friends? But I've realized these fears are normal. Mostly everyone feels the exact same way. But URI has prepared us to be the best versions of ourselves that we can be. There's no need to be afraid, and things will play out. Every twist and turn has its purpose. This next chapter of life will bring us new changes, challenges, and surprises. But we will overcome them, just like we did here. The thing about my goal is that it doesn't really have an end. Being the best teacher might not necessarily have a reliable or valid form of assessment, but I know that there will be moments where I feel I've accomplished my goal. Today, we are lucky enough to be here to celebrate the accomplishment of one goal we all possessed, to get a degree. And what we'll do with that degree, it's up to your choosing, but I think a good continual goal to set is to be the best you can be at whatever you do in your future. Have passion about what you pursue and be dedicated to reaching your accomplishments. Take the time to reflect on your experiences and use that in your future endeavors. Like Steve Jobs has once said, you can't connect the dots looking forward, you can only connect the dots looking back. We can't predict what the future will bring us, but use what you've learned these past 4 years to persevere and help you become the best that you can. Thank you.